Sorry, I got a new mic set up. I don't know if it's working properly. We will find out shortly. We are definitely going to be new gaming it. Okay. We're gonna try this. Hope it works. Show some of the options here. Not very many options for this. Can turn the brightness up just a little. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah. No, not yet. I got a headache. Ugh. That is not good. Alright, so this, well, as the title says, this is a game that hit me in a way that just most games don't hit you. I've never been a fan of like those story arc storytelling games that present more visuals, and this game, as well as the Unfinished One, which is made by the same people, they both have this weird funness about playing them because you want to see what's coming next. And yeah, it's a little puzzle based, and I'm definitely going to get lost and probably not even finish this as a walkthrough, but I just wanted to give a sample of this game, more or less. I was also going to probably do the Unfinished One, but What Remains of Edith Finch is a game that surprised the hell out of me. And this one definitely surprised me. Alright, let's go. Let's get into it. Preggers! Look at the big old belly.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh. Okay. I'm just trying to remember how to grab shit.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Those never got paid.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Quite like my bills.
In her will, my mother left me a key but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or She thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Let's go this way. I don't think we're supposed to go this way. I know we're not supposed to go this way. Okay, yeah, we can go back up now. I'm good. I don't want to go off the beating path too much. So yeah, this game is extremely different. Very narrative-driven, story-based. For those
I
who
wouldn't have driven this way in a long time.
Shut up.
But I saw a few hoofprints.
This is a hell of a way to get to the house. Like, somebody's gonna have to come clean that damn tree up. Oh, the deer. Oh, the deer.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Y'all want to play some basketball outside?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That is ridiculous, though. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, let's play some basketball. Right here. So,
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
You'll find out that, yes, this actually did kill her grandfather. It was a dragon slide he was building for the kids, and it fell on him and killed him, which is fucked up. But that's just part of the lore.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
And for good reason, too. How did she fit her pregnant ass through that?
It used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, and wasn't 17 and fucking pregnant. Hoochie. Shouldn't have spread your legs. I'm joking. I'm just being mean. Is that a DeLorean? It looks more like a station wagon.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Right, lots of takeout.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Apple pie recipe. Yes, please. Damn, how much salmon did he bring home? Fucking A, dude. Man can't live off salmon alone, I know.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Whoa.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
This fucking widescreen come from the original house, too? No, I know it didn't. That's a cool table, though. I always wanted, like... If I was going for, like, some kind of artsy thing in my house, I'd totally get, like, a fucking stump-looking table. 'Cause I just think they look cool. Not to mention, it doesn't look like it could show much dirt.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
We'll learn about Barbara later. More later, I should say. So yeah, all the rooms have this done to them.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library. After Melody disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
She's like, yeah, fuck you. There's Barbara.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Fuck Barbara. No. Yeah, well, again, we'll learn about Barbara later. This would be Barbara's room.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay, yeah, we will learn more about all that soon. Soon-ish.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
We didn't look at that other door, and I kind of want to go back and look at it. Can I? Nope. Oh well, we're going into that room anyways.
Maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
We'll get there. I just want to look around the room for a bit. Okay, yeah, we can do it now.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
bet I ate the little fish.
My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I kept eating and eating.
Toothpaste.
I ate a lot of things that night.
What it? Mistletoe, right? Yeah, I think that's mistletoe. Which is poisonous. She shouldn't have ate that.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Yeah, you can look in that window and see. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't, but I done lost this damn bird. Where'd this bird go? Am I missing something? Wait, can we look back in the window? Oh, we can. Oh yeah, there they are. Hi, people. So shut up.
The babies were all gone.
Where'd that bird go? There it is.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Shit. I think I'm supposed to get up there. Well, at least I think. Where the hell am I supposed to go?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh,
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits. I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
stuck. Yeah, no, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. I think I'm out. I'm free. I will not dignify myself to make a free willy joke about a shark. That's a whale, this is a shark.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seeds. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Ugh, these controls. I'm used to actual, like, pilot controls.
But I was so hungry, I jumped out into the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer. All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay, truth time. How did Molly die? Well, she died from neglect. Her mother locked her in her room here, and she couldn't get out and was starving. As you can see, she came over here and ate this carrot, and she ate a tube of toothpaste. But the thing that killed her was the, whatchamacallit? That's out there. The mistletoe. So it's
This would
poisonous.
be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would
And
have, but
I'll
Mom
let her
didn't
finish.
in the past. So, When we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Aww. Anyways, so how Molly actually died was neglect. Her mother didn't feed her, she ate mistletoe, and she got delirious. She probably had a really high fever and was hallucinating. And when she went to bed, she died. Yeah, that's why you don't neglect your children when they want food. You don't want them doing something stupid like eating something poisonous. Point proven, fucking lesson learned. They're moving on.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
It is raining like a mofo here. Joining the great majority. Mysteries of death thereafter.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
$1937.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace. There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Crazy.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
He died in 1961, as you can tell. To the command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Okay, I think we can stop here. Maybe we'll continue. I don't know. Either way,